My name's CJ Stackhouse. I'm an intern at Glad Tidings Church, and I play soccer. I love music. Music is a very large portion of my life. Before I met Christ, I guess I kind of met him when I was younger. My parents got saved when I was about 5 or 6, I guess, and so I started going to church then, and I guess I initially met God then, but not in a relationship sense. I hated just a lot of things in life, whether it was people around me or myself, or I finally came to a place where I was like, no, I need something more. There's something more than everyone always talks about this God and how much he loves and how much he cares and all the things that he's done. And I thought to myself, I was like, there's got to be more. And I remember going one night, and it was like the first time where I tangibly felt God. And don't get me wrong, it wasn't just like a boom, one night my life was perfect and everything was way better, but I mean that was the first step of me finally realizing that there was a God who loved and cared for me. The difference between my life before and now, gosh, where do I even begin? It's so different. I have joy in my life. I guess that's a great starter. I definitely wasn't generally a happy person, but I can definitely say that now that I have the joy of Christ in my life. I don't hate and have this anger. As a child, I struggled with like massive amounts of anger, and I don't struggle with things like that anymore. I mean, struggling with not just like sin and depression, but struggling with like pornography and lust for women and things like that. Those things wreaked havoc upon my life, and I see the damage that they've done. I'll fall short every day, every time I try. But his strength is sufficient. His grace is enough for me to be able, when I stumble and fall and when I biff it and I struggle with that sin or whatever it may be, I can stand back up again and say, my God is enough, my God is good, my God is love. And so I want to encourage you that it doesn't matter what's happening, because he's enough for you. Because the devil still tries to tempt me nowadays, but I can say one thing, that I have Jesus' strength behind me. I know that he paid the price on the cross for my victory and for my salvation and for all that I have now today. So it's a completely different change, all because of what one man did 2,000 years ago, dying upon a cross for me. In reality, I mean, we're looking for a friendship and a relationship, and how do you grow one of those, whether it's your buddy or your wife or whoever it is. I mean, what do? You talk with them. You share about your day, you talk about what you're going through, you go to them with your problems, and you look for advice, and that's what prayer is. It's simply just a one-on-one conversation, just sharing your heart and letting God share his heart with you. That's a really big part of the process, is letting your heart be open to what he desires. I encourage you, simply look at the stars in the sky, and you can see the wonder and the love of our God making beautiful things. Future-wise, right now, like I said in the beginning, I'm in an internship, which is like a leadership college, and some do ministry, and I really do feel called to do ministry. And in the long run, I'd love to do youth ministry.